Hi, morning, Professor Kev Show.
Oh,
My friends Gauri and Nivedita with us. Today we're going to talk a little bit about extracurricular activities and doing research, which is a topic every student wants to do is the research. So welcome to the show. So let me jump in and before I do that, just take a second, start with you, Gauri. Tell me a little bit about yourself before we go into the show.
okay. Okay, so Professor, I want to introduce myself. My name is Nivedita Bhasin, and I am an tech enthusiast, an author, and researcher. I've just completed my 12th, and I'm really very grateful. It's an opportunity for me to be at your show. Thank you so much, Professor, for let us being at your show.
Yeah.
And okay, so for our topic, our today's topic is juggling with lectures. So we are going to tell us and explain like in India, students do face many problems while doing their academics. They cannot manage extracurricular at same time. So we both are going to tell about our research project which we are doing, which is neurogenomics and about this marine sea animals and biopolymers. And then Gauri will now explain about our research project.
Hi everyone, I'm Gauri, an author, researcher, graphic designer, and core member of many science clubs from India. I'm a high schooler which is driven by curiosity and sustained by creativity. First of all, thank you, Professor Kev, for having us at your show. Diving deep into our research, so have you ever looked at an octopus in an aquarium and wondered what's really going on its mind, or seen a dolphin leap from the water and felt a connection? That's precisely the kind of curiosity that has sparked our interest in a research project that we call Neurogenomics of the Sea, which is a STEM exploration into genetics, brain, behavior, and marine life. So, my friend and Nivedita are both high schoolers and have always been fascinated by the sea, not just because of its beauty, but also the incredible mysteries that are hidden beneath the surface. Traditionally, when we think about intelligence and complex behavior, our mind often goes to land animals, especially humans. But the ocean is also teeming with an incredibly sophisticated life. Our research is bridging the gap. We are diving deep into neurogenetics, which is basically understanding how an organism's DNA shapes its nervous system and, in turn, its intelligence and behavior. We are also looking at some fascinating species like the socially active dolphin and incredibly clever octopus.
Mhm.
And here's another exciting aspect of our research. We are investigating into biopolymers. Biopolymers are nothing, they are just natural polymers and molecules that are molecules like proteins and neural compounds there, which are found in marine organisms, especially in the nervous system of marine organisms. So, we are exploring the potential of biopolymers in brain development and brain repair. Basically, imagine something that is derived from a jellyfish and that helps to regenerate your nerves. That is exactly what our research takes us. Finally, a very, very important aspect of our study is involving the public. We are running a very structured survey to understand how people actually perceive our marine intelligence. Do they feel the same empathy for a fish that might do for a dog? And where do they stand on the ethics of using advanced techniques like genetic modification, even if it's for a scientific purpose like protecting coral reefs from climate change? This allows us to integrate the public opinion directly into the ethical considerations of a cutting edge marine research technology. And this is it with doing research. But today we want to talk about those who are not.
Okay. So tell me more about the students who are not. Hmm.
Get started. Basically, we're from India, and in the areas around us, students and their parents, especially, they don't care much about the extracurricular sides. Um, for example, if one of a student wins an international award or something in music, it is not as highly considered. It's not as highly prestigious. It's not considered as highly prestigious as someone which got an A grade in mathematics.
Okay.
And this pressure on students, it makes them do more aligned towards the academic side, only towards the studies. And most of the students in India, they like spend 8 to 10 hours doing only studies, and then they are burnt out. And even if you are not made, or not everyone is like made for studies, and those who are not, if they are compelled to devote most of their time into studies, of course they will feel the pressure. And one of the worst aspect of this problem is many students even commit suicide.
Oof.
uh, the suicide rate in India, especially for students which are preparing for competitive exams, is very high. It's like every other day there's someone committing a suicide in Kota.
So how
uh,
do you bring in more students into your research? What's going to make them want to do it, my friend?
Okay, one of the main reasons we have find out is most of the students don't even know about research in India. Even if we ask them to go for extracurriculars, they are like extracurriculars consist of dance and music, and at max, it's a sport. Research is a very low priority thing in India. Even if even the graduate students, they like to go for undergraduates, basically they like to go for jobs instead of doing a master's or a research thing. But then they forgot that extracurriculars play a very important role in the students overall development. And my friend Nivedita, I think she would like to explain us briefly about how extracurriculars actually develop someone's personality.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Professor, as we all know, extracurriculars, they are very, very, very important. They are so vital for overall development that we all know how in scholarship and in many college applications, there's a special section for being an extracurricular activities. There are many things apart from textbooks which students learn from environment. These are known as extracurricular activities. While preparing for our entrance exams and all grades which are not enough, some students do like to be in extracurricular activities or make a career in them, but some parents in India, they don't allow them actually. They're like, if you have to go, you have to be perfect in academics, then after that you can pursue your extracurricular as well. But as we all know, extracurriculars are really very important. Apart from our assignments, tuition preparations, lectures, and everything, we all know that how an extracurricular activities shape one's life and shape our students' college academic.
So if people would like to talk to you more about the importance of extracurricular, what's the best way for them to reach out? Can they just reach out to you on LinkedIn?
Okay.
Okay, about the people, yeah, those who want to deep dive into extracurriculars and want to know more about research, how they can pursue research, yeah, they can reach out on LinkedIn. And also, one of the aspects of doing extracurriculars I want to talk about is while we were doing our project in neurogenomics, we got to know about marine life a lot. Like I myself, I'm not from biology background. I even kind of not like biology that much. But when I got to know about marine life, the beautiful side of it, the fascinating facts about the marine life, it made me it made me study more. And that's a thing with astronomy too. uh, there are many clubs in astronomy in India, so students are into astronomy, but there are no such clubs as of such. I don't think internationally also there are many clubs that are working only for oceans or marine life. So that's how we and Vedata have made a plan, and we are working on it to make a club for inspiring more students towards the oceans. So those who are interested in oceans, they can also join us.
Awesome. Okay, I appreciate you both taking a few minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.